in the heart of Lagos, where dreams are built and broken every day, there lived a man named Tunde Adebayo. Tunde wasn't born rich. He was born with nothing but hunger for success, hunger to change his story. By the time he turned 33, he had built a business empire worth over $100 million. But behind his success stood a woman, Amara, beautiful, elegant, sharp-tongued. The woman everyone said was too fine to love a struggling man, yet she stood by him. Or so he thought. Tunde had everything: money, fame, respect. But one thing still gave him peace: coming home to Amara's smile. He thought their love was stronger than gold, but gold shines brighter when love starts to fade. Amara had changed. The woman who once prayed with him before every deal now spent her nights at luxury parties, her laughter echoing louder than his thoughts. When Tunde confronted her, she smiled coldly and said, "Tunde, I didn't marry you to live like a preacher. I married you to live like a queen that night. Their mansion became a battlefield." Tunde's voice trembled. "You're no longer the woman I married, Amara." She laughed softly, her red wine swirling in a crystal glass. "And you're no longer the man I fell in love with. You've become boring, Tunde, predictable, weak." Her words cut deeper than a blade. He turned away, not realizing that the woman he loved was already plotting her final betrayal. Over the next few weeks, Amara became distant. She began taking calls in secret. She spent long hours with Chike, Tunde's closest friend and business partner. Tunde trusted Chike with everything: his company, his secrets, his life. He never imagined that both his wife and best friend would use that trust to destroy him. Together, they planned it. Amara would file for divorce, and before the papers went through, she'd transfer all the funds from their joint account, every single dollar. One Friday morning, while Tunde was at a business meeting, his phone buzzed repeatedly. Bank alerts, one after another. At first he smiled. Business was good. But when he saw the last alert, his blood ran cold. Account balance, $0. He raced home only to find the house empty. Her clothes were gone, her phone off. On the dining table lay a note: "I deserve better. Don't look for me." He collapsed into the chair, hands trembling. Everything he had built, gone. Everything he loved, gone. Months passed. Tunde's empire fell apart. Investors pulled out, rumors spread. He disappeared from public view. Meanwhile, Amara was living her best life, traveling the world with Chike, spending lavishly. She told herself she had won, but as quickly as it came, the money began to vanish. Chike, greedy and reckless, gambled most of it away. Soon, their luxury villa in Dubai became a rented apartment in Ikeja. And when Amara confronted him, Chike shouted, "What did you expect, Amara? Betrayal pays only once." 2 years later, at a business summit in Abuja, Amara froze when she saw a familiar face on stage. Tunde, alive, radiant and richer than before. He had rebuilt his empire quietly under a new company name. Their eyes met. She tried to smile, but his gaze was cold. After the event, she approached him. "Tunde, I made mistakes. Please." He raised a hand. "No need for apologies. You gave me the greatest gift, freedom from your greed." He turned away, leaving her standing there, surrounded by the ghosts of her choices. Amara's world collapsed completely. Chike was arrested for fraud. Her accounts were frozen. And in the end, the same woman who once mocked Tunde for being too simple now worked at a hotel reception, invisible to the world she once craved. Meanwhile, Tunde remarried, this time to a woman who valued peace over diamonds, prayer over pride. As Tunde stood in his new home, watching his children play, he smiled softly. "Money comes and goes," he said, "but character is the real wealth." And so the story of Tunde and Amara reminds us all, a greedy heart can never hold on to love. And true success isn't about what you own, it's about who you become.